Namaste दोस्तों. Hello friends, this is Suman Sharma. Welcome back to my channel Suman Education Hub English. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 3 or 4 topics in just one video. If you will watch this video, so you can learn 3 or 4 topics of accounting in Tally Prime. So before starting video and before moving into the video, it's my personal request to all of you, please like, share and subscribe to my channel so that channel can be grow and I can make more and more videos related accounts in different topic. So first topic we are going to learn about transporter accounting. If you are a goods, if you are a company where you supply goods, so in that case you need transporter service, and if you have taken any kind of transporter service from transporter, so transporter has two options. Government has given them two options. First is RCM and second is FCM. It's totally depend on transporter which one of them they want to choose. If your transporter choose RCM service, so in that case your transporter will not apply taxes on their invoices. And second is FCM. If your transporter opt FCM service, so they have two taxes: 5% without without ITC and 12% with ITC. If your transporter has opt FCM services, so in that case they had two options: 5% and 12%. They will apply tax on their invoices. So if you have received RCM, so it is totally your responsibility to pay tax to the government behalf of your transporter. So I'm going to tell you in this video how you will be record RCM entry, how you will be record TDS deducted on transporter if they will require, if they will cross TDS threshold limits, how you will record TDS entry and how you will record FCM entry. All this procedure we are going to discuss about this video. So let's get started and see how you will be record transporter accounting if there is required RCM or TDS entry. And from gateway of Delhi, press B, and from the right hand side you need to select journal voucher, as because we are going to record this entry in journal voucher. So first of all, by pressing F2, you can change the date in which date you have received your transporter invoice. And here we will debit freight charges forwarding. So you need to create this ledger. So by pressing Control C, you can create this ledger. So I will show you how you will be create this ledger. So press by C, Control C from here, and this ledger you have to create under indirect expenses, as because we are going to take transporter freight service. So this is ultimately indirectly business for our indirectly expenses for our business. Let's suppose invoice amount it's 40,000, so 40,000 will be debited, and here we will we will book RCM taxes. So if you are taking these services from local area, so apply CGST 2.5% and SGST 2.5%. If you are taking these services from intrastate, so apply input IGST 5%. So we are going to take the services from local area, so that's why I'm going to apply here CGST 2.5%, and 40,000 5% you have to calculate. So 40,000 5%, it's 2,000. So 2.5% 1,000 and 2.5% 1,000 you have to book here. So CGST 2.5% will be 1,000 and 2.5% will be 1,000 debited. And after that you have to credit your transporter ledger. So by pressing Ctrl C, you can create if ledger is not created. So I have created our transporter, it's Bhatia transporter. So Bhatia transporter will be credited with 40,000, and tax on RCM we will book over here. So tax on RCM will be credited with 2,000. So this is a transporter invoice we have booked, and in the same voucher we have booked tax on RCM. So this is how you can book your transporter invoice with RCM in single entry. So save this entry and let's open this parties ledger. So I'm going to open Bhatia transporter party ledger. Now you can see this is entry showing just we have entered 40,000, and as because this is a 40,000 amount of transporter invoice, so TDS will be applicable on this under section 194C for contractual basis. So here we need to book TDS. So by pressing Ctrl A, we will add voucher, and from the right hand side select journal voucher. Bhatia transporter ledger will be debited. So we have to calculate 40,000, 2% TDS rate, it's 800. So 800 will be debited and TDS on contractual basis will be credited. So you can create TDS on contractual ledger under, by pressing Ctrl C, you can create this ledger under current liability, as because this is a current liability for our company. And this is how you can book TDS on transporter. Save this ledger by marking narration. This is a TDS book for the month of June. So this is how we have booked TDS. Now when you will pay to the government, so by pressing Ctrl C, Control A, select the voucher and select payment voucher. And here we are going to pay TDS to the government. So TDS payable on contractual, this ledger will be credited with 800 rupees and our bank will be credited, as because we are going to pay TDS by our bank. So this is how we have seen all the procedure of transporter under RCM under TDS. You can also book in Tally Prime as I show you in this video. Second, I'm going to tell you about mutual fund entry. So there is so many people investing nowadays in mutual fund. Let's suppose your boss is investing in mutual fund. So how you will be record mutual fund investment entry in Tally Prime? Sometime you will have to face losses and sometime you will have to face profit. So there is a profit and loss you need to see, you will see in mutual fund. So when you will face profit, so how you will record your profit entry, and when you will face losses, so how you will be recording mutual fund losses entry, I'm going to tell you in this video. So let's get started and see how you will be record mutual fund sale entry, mutual fund purchase entry, mutual fund loss record entry, mutual fund profit record entry in Tally Prime. Tally Prime, and from gateway of Tally press B, and from the right hand side we need to select payment voucher. So first I'm going to tell you how you will be record purchase entry of mutual fund. So let me tell you first, whenever we record purchase entry in Tally Prime, so we choose purchase voucher for recording purchase entry, but here we have choose payment voucher. So let me explain you why we have selected and why we have chosen payment voucher, as because we are going to purchase mutual fund and here we are not going to receive any kind of purchase invoice of mutual fund. So here we are going to purchase mutual fund, and for purchasing mutual fund we need to pay to the company for purchasing mutual fund. So here we are going to pay to mutual fund. So that's why we have selected payment voucher. So by pressing Ctrl C, we will create ledger of mutual fund. So here you can create common ledger of mutual fund under investment group. So here we are going to invest in mutual fund. That's why we have created this ledger under investment group. And whatever amount you have invested, that will be debit. And by pressing Ctrl C, if bank ledger not created, so you can create bank ledger. I'm going to create bank ledger and bank will be credit. So this is how you have to record mutual fund purchase entry, mutual fund payment entry. Simply mutual fund ledger will be debited and bank ledger will be credited. So this is how you can purchase mutual fund entry. Second, if let's suppose you are going to purchase any other mutual fund, so let me explain you one or two entries so that you will be flexible how to record uh, any others mutual fund entry in Tally Prime. In the same voucher, payment voucher, by pressing Ctrl C, if you are creating mutual fund wise ledger, so let's suppose next we are investing in debts mutual fund under investment, in under same group ledger will be created. So amount will be debited and bank will be credited. So we have investment, debt, mutual fund 30,000, 20,000. Second, if you are investing in some more mutual fund, so by pressing F2 you can change the date, and by pressing Ctrl C you can create mutual fund ledger in the name of mutual fund name wise. If you want to create a common ledger, so you can create mutual fund common ledger. So I'm going to create here mutual fund name wise ledger. So here we are investing index mutual fund 70,000. So 70,000 will be debited and bank will be credited. So this is how you can book mutual fund purchase entry, mutual fund payment entry. If you want to analyze this investment in balance sheet, so click on go to option, and there is balance sheet, so you can open balance sheet. Now in the right hand side you can see there is the assets under investment. When you will be press enter, you can see all these three mutual fund investment is showing over here, and total investment is 1,40,000. Let's suppose if you want to sell any of your mutual fund, let's suppose if you are seeing to get a profit in any of mutual fund, and if you want to surrender that mutual fund, if you want to sell your mutual fund, uh, so how you will be record your profit earn on any particular mutual fund. So let's suppose there is a flexi mutual fund you want to sell. So how you will be record mutual fund send entry in Tally Prime. So in generally when you sell any kind of thing in Tally Prime, so you select, you choose sell voucher, but here we are selling mutual fund. So for selling mutual fund, here we are not selling services or not selling goods, here we are selling mutual fund. So that's why there is no required to select sales invoice, sales voucher. Here when we will sell mutual fund, we will receive money in our bank. So whenever you receive anything, you have to book that entry in receipt voucher. So we need to select receipt voucher, and by pressing F2 you can change the date in which date you have sold your mutual fund. So choose your mutual fund you want to sell. So here we want to sell flexi mutual fund, and the total amount we had invested 50,000. By pressing Ctrl C we need to create a ledger of profit of sale of flexi mutual fund. You can create a ledger your profit mutual fund, something like this I'm showing you on the screen, and here you are going to book profit. So that's why we will create this ledger under group indirect income. So let's suppose you earn profit 7,000 on this sale of mutual fund, and your bank will be debited. So this is how you can book your mutual fund sale entry. Topic we are going to discuss about bill of material. If you are a manufacturer of any kind of product, so first you need to bring raw material, and after that you assemble them, and then the finished product will be ready. We will create stock item of the finished good, and we will set bill of material in that stock item. So from gateway of Tally, press create and then stock item. So from here I'm going to create electrical iron. So you can create any of your finished good product. So I'm going to create here electrical iron, and under, if you wish, you can create group by pressing Ctrl C. I'm going to create, let's suppose you are dealing with multiple brand electrical iron. So for that you need to create a group, so it will make easy to analyze stock of electrical iron. So after creating group, under pieces you have to select, you can select pieces or number in which you are dealing, and in set component bill of material, if this option is not showing with you, so from the right hand side click on configure option, and under inventory details you can see there is showing bill of material option. Mark this option yes, and by pressing Ctrl A you can save this screen. So this option will be show you and you can use this option. So by pressing yes, now we here we are creating bill of material. So first you have to give here name of bill of material. So you can give any of name. I'm going to give here iron name, and from here we will start setting bill of material. So unit of manufacturer. So from here, Tally is asking how much number of unit you want to manufacture. So you can make one, or you can make 12 pieces, you can make 24 pieces. So I'm going to make here bill of material for 1 pieces. And from here, one by one, you have to select all those components, all those raw materials is used to making for electrical iron. So I'm going to create by pressing Ctrl C, because raw material I have not created. So first raw material I'm going to create sole plate. Sole plate is a raw material for making electrical iron. By pressing Ctrl C, if you wish, you can create a raw material group. So I'm going to create here electrical raw material, iron raw material. And if you are purchasing sole plate in pieces, so select pieces, or you can select number. GST will be applicable, as because this is a raw material and we are going to purchase this from any of party with tax. So apply tax 18% and save this. If you are maintaining multiple godan, so you can select godan. So for making one pieces of electrical iron, we need one piece of sole plate. By pressing Ctrl C, I'm going to create here second raw material handle, and we are purchased in pieces. GST will be applicable, and fill HSN code, taxability in taxable, and whatever tax rate for this item, fill this tax rate and save this raw material. And for making one iron, electrical iron, we need one handle. By pressing Ctrl C here, I am going to create cable. Cable is also required for making iron. And group we will select electrical iron raw material. GST will be applicable. In taxability, select taxable, and whatever tax rate for this item, set tax rate. And cable is required one piece for making this, so we will select one pieces. By pressing Ctrl C, here we are going to create hardware raw material. So for making iron, let's suppose hardware, you can create hardware screw size wise, or you can create a common hardware ledger. Group we will select electrical iron, and GST will be applicable. Fill HSN code of the product, taxability in taxable, and 18% tax rate will be applied on this product. By pressing Ctrl C, you can save this raw material. Let's suppose hardware screw is required 20 pieces for making one piece electrical iron. So whatever quantity will be required, you can fill. The next product we are going to create electrical inner carton. So when we will make inner carton, we need a inner carton for making, for packing electrical iron. So that's why we will create inner carton under group same electrical iron raw material. HSN code in taxable, taxable, and 12% tax rate, I think, for inner carton. So apply tax, and one quantity will be required. And by pressing Ctrl C, we will create outer carton. Let's suppose you are making uh, outer carton is a big carton in which we pack inner carton of electrical iron. So let's suppose outer carton capacity is for 12 pieces or 24 pieces or 6 pieces. So this is a depend of number of packaging. So if by pressing Ctrl plus N, you can use calculator in Tally Prime. And if you are taking carton number of packing 12, so you can divide 1 divided 12, so 1 pieces quantity will be come out, and you can fill. And by pressing, so this is how our bill of material is going to be ready. So whatever components and whatever raw material is required for making electrical iron, you have to select one by one all those raw materials over here. So I have completed this raw material. By pressing Ctrl A, I'm going to save this bill of material. And we have to set taxation details for this finished goods. So 18% tax rate will be applied on this product. So this is how you can ready bill of material of any of product you want. Next, After making bill of material, we need to require manufacturing entry. So first we need to activate manufacturing voucher. So from gateway of tele, click on alter option and then voucher type and then select manufacturing voucher. There is an option activate this voucher type, mark this option yes, and the numbering you can select any of this one option, and allow narration if you want narration, so mark this option yes. And the very important option is use as a manufacturing voucher, mark this option yes, so that you can use manufacturing voucher. And from gateway of tele press fee, now let me show you how to record manufacturing entry of any of products. So from right hand side, click on other voucher and select manufacturing voucher. By pressing F2, you can change the date in which date you are going to pass manufacturing entry. Now here you have to select name of product. So I'm going to record entry of electrical iron, and here you have to fill the quantity. Let's suppose we are going to record entry for 100 pieces or 20 pieces or 10 pieces, whatever quantity you are required to record manufacturing entry, you can select from here. As soon as you will select quantity, raw material will automatically deduct from your stock. I wish this video help you out. If this video will help you out, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Keep watching.